Okay, let's go ahead and get started on this portion of our stream. I'm your host, Strange Bro Jim, and we're going to be getting back into some Conceptis puzzles. Now, yesterday we finished off the Pic-a-Pix, and we started on the Cross-a-Pix, and I took a long time on working on that, so I went a little overboard on the time, but oh well. I was having a good time anyway, so. Um, But I saw like, oh wait, I was spending quite a bit of time trying to solve the puzzle, and I needed to save and move on. So this is going to be a continuation of the Cross-a-Pix Medium Plus. So we're going to go ahead and start that up again. Yeah, everything looks good on that end. So let me bring it up. And we shall continue with the puzzle. So, um, so as you can see, we finished off quite a bit of the left-hand side here. So, now, last I remember, I don't think we were like, um, yeah, we couldn't really do much with the right-hand side here because as you can see, we have a lot of open area with not very much hints to try to solve it right at this moment in time. And, I'm looking at this here and I'm seeing like 8 and 4 and well, I could do this and then that and that could still potentially work. So, um, now I can't necessarily do this one, or no, I can. So, that's possible as well. So every single last one of these answers are indeed possible, out of the 5 that are remaining. So, and there's a lot of, additional input here that I could do. Um, so I can't really help out on this end. And, there's a lot here for the 9 and 5. So, what I think I'm going to need to do is kind of let me look on the horizontal. So, like, for example, this 14 and 7. So I'm currently at 12 and 6. That means I just have 2 left, and it needs to be um, its own location. So something like this, would be, the extra grouping, but there's no extra 1 to get the 14. So this one's out. Can't do 4, can't do 3, and can't do this 2 here because, again, need an extra grouping. So that one's out too. So all that's left is that one. So we're done on that. So that's awesome. We have 15 and 6. We need 16 and 7. So we need one more that's in its own separate group. So this one here doesn't work because it's not in its own separate group. So this one's out, and all that's left is this one. So that one's in, and we're solved. So we got our 12 and 8 done. So this one's closed off, and that one's closed off. So we're done with both of those. So awesome. We have 16 and 7. We have 2 left. So this one's out. Can't do the 16 with that. And, well, this one doesn't work. Don't have another single one. So that one's out. And all that's left is this one that we need for the 16 and 7. 17 and 9 is done as well. So we're clear on that one. We can close that one down. 13 and 7 is done, so we can close that one down. We have 12 and 6 out of 16 and 8. That's going to be a little rough because we need 4 more, and it has to be two separate groups. So, and unfortunately, I think I can pretty much use I can kind of arrange it for like every single last one of these. So I could do something like this, this and that, for example. I could do this and this. But either case, I need this. This has to be a given. Every both scenarios, I need this one in order to achieve the 16. So yeah, I think we'll just leave that there, and everything's looking good. So 10 and 6 out of 13 and 7. Hmm. Well, damn. It could be this one, put the 13 and 7, and close everything else down. Or it could be, this one, and this one. So both could potentially work for that. So 11 and 5 out of 14 and 7. I need 3 more with 2 spots. And there's a lot of possibilities there, so we can't really do much there. 4 more here with 2 spots. Again, another one that we could, lots of room for potential there. So 8 and 3 for 15 and 5. That's 2 spots with 7 left. Yeah. I need this one in to solve that 15 and 5. If I didn't have it in, I would only have 6 left. With 8, that would only be 14. But I need 15, so that's why this is needed. But because this is 14 and 4, I can't use any of these doubles, so these are out. So it's either this one or this one. Don't know which one right at this moment in time, so we're just gonna leave it alone for now. But we can, we were able to clear out those two, so that's nice. That's handy. Helpful for the others. Okay, I need 2 more here with its own unique spot. So can't use this one. That's too many. And this one doesn't work because, I need, a single one more, but I don't have any available, so that one's out. So it could still be this, or it could still be that. Don't really know. So we'll hold off on that for right now. We have 10, 5, and I need 11 and 6, so just need one more. So that one's out, and well, guess what? I need that one. So hey, we got it. So we got our 15 and 5, so that one's closed off. We just need one more here, and well, we only have one more there, so we closed everything else off. So close that one down, and we can close that one down. So sometimes, as just to kind of, recertify, or, re-clarify that, sometimes, trying to look at like one particular area to try to solve it, and you're trying to beat your head up against, against the wall to try to, figure it out. Sometimes all it needs is to kind of look at a different area to solve the problem that you're dealing with. So um, so don't get so hung up on like one particular area in order to solve the entire puzzle. So look for other solutions. Okay, we have 13 and 5. Just need 2 more left, and well, can't use this single one. So all that's left is this 2 there. So we're all done. 13 and 4. We need 15 and 4. So we just need 2 more. And well, we can't use this 3, and all that's left is this 2, which works. So there we go. We got our 12 and 5 already, so this one's closed down, and that just closed down, multiple lines there, so that's awesome. We got 10 and 4, so we need 2 more, but it has to remain with a group, which is interesting because, well, if I do this one, that gets the 10, but it's an extra group, so I can't do that. Same with this one, 10, but extra group, so I can't do that one. And, well, all that's left is this. So there we go. We have 10 and 4, and I'm missing 1, and it has to be within the same group. So this doesn't work. This gives 11 and 5, not 11 and 4. So that one's out. And all that's left is this one. Bam. So we're done with that. We are missing 1 more here for this row. And, well, we have 1 here and 1 there, but it has to be within the same group. 13 and 5. We already have 12 and 5, so doing this one here doesn't work. It creates its own separate group, so we can't use that one. So this is the only one that's available that's left. So there's that. 11 and 6. We need 13 and 6, so I need 2 more in the same group. And, well, this one's not going to work. So, and all that's left is these 2 that does work. So there we go. 15 and 6, and I need 16 and 7. So not only do I need 1 more, but I also need an additional group. So this one right here gets the 16, but not the additional group. So that doesn't work. And so all that's left is this one. So there we go. 9 and 5. I need 2 more in its own separate group. So this 3 doesn't work, so that's out. And, well, this is the last one left. It's the 2 that I need, so there we go. All right, that one's already done. Let's look down here, 16 and 6, and I need 17 and 6. So I need 1 more, and it has to be within the same group. Well, there's a problem with this because, well, this one works and that one works. So let's move on down to the next row here. I have 17 and 6. I just need 1 more for the 18 and 6. So this one doesn't work. So really all that's left is this one. And we're done. So that's one of the nice things about this particular, puzzle styles, the fact that, the grouping adds, I feel like that it helps a lot with solving these puzzles. Without these groupings there, this one probably would have been a real pain to try to figure out. So, all right. So those 2 are done. So let's move on to our number logics. So we'll start off with the battleships. An easy puzzle. Okay. Got it up and running on there. And let me make it viewable for everybody. There we go. All right, so I need 1 more here and I need 1 more there for extensions of these. And, well, the 2 is done. And the 3 is done. And we have nothing here for the 0. And obviously these can't work. And these can't work. Nothing can be next to these boats, for example. So this 1 is done. So we can close that one down. And this 1 is done. So we can close that one down. Okay. Now, I do have a 4, and there's only one 4 in this entire puzzle, which is interesting. You know, one would think that you'd have like another 4 in here to kind of potentially sow confusion, but it doesn't. So this 4 has this one, and well, the only spot for it is this. So there's nothing here, nothing there, and this 4 is done. So, now I don't know about everything, you know, on the horizontal here, so I'll have to leave that alone. But I see here this 2 only has this available, so that 2 is done, and that's closed off. So this 2 is done, so we can close this one down. This one only has this one left, so put that one in, and the 2 here is done. Okay, this 3 only has these 3 available, so fill that in, and these 2 ones are done. Okay, this 3 only has 2 more spots left, you know, with 1 already filled in, so I need these filled in for the 3. This 2 is done, so we can close that one down. This 3 only has 2 more spots left, so fill those in. And obviously we have a 3 here and a 3 there, so that needs to be filled in. That closed down. This 2 is done. That's closed down, and we got 1 more there, which goes right there. So battleships is done. All right. Next one. Hitori. All right. Easy. All right. Got that puzzle up. So let me make it viewable. There we go. Okay, so now first thing that I do is I check to see for triples, because obviously those are easy to, you know, figure out what works and what doesn't work. But I'm really not seeing, like, maybe my eyes are deceiving me, but I'm really not seeing any triples anywhere. I'm seeing a lot of doubles, but not a whole lot of triples. Yeah, no triples from what I can see, or at least, you know, nothing's absolutely like standing out. So, now you know, because there's a lot of doubles, then there might be a lot of, you know, potential cancellations, such as this one here. 2 8s cancels out that 8. Let's see, no 1s there, no 7s there, so can't really do anything there. No 2s here. No additional 1s there. No 5s there. No 8s, no 6s. Let's see, no additional 7s. Okay, this 3 is closed down because of these 3. I'm just looking for the doubles for right now. So, all right. Then another thing that, you know, I want to do is like anything that is in between 2 numbers like this, you know, will have, you know, the middle value selected. So I'm gonna look around for, you know, these values, that are kind of in the middle of those two numbers so that I can select them and, we can kind of move on. Now, I might, potentially miss, one or two, and that's always, a possibility. I'm going to say that I'm like, you know, completely immune to like, making mistakes. So, but there's a two there between the two threes. Sometimes my eyes, want to kind of, stick with, a certain pattern first. Like, trying to look horizontal, and then I'll look on the verticals. Like, here's this 9, here's this 5. Now that I've seen them, kind of thing. So now that I'm specifically looking for them, there's the 3 there, 9 there, 5 there, 1 there, but I mean, that was already kind of a given anyway, so. Um, but okay. So that's everything that we've found on this already. So, so now let's start like, knocking values down here. So the 7 knocks that 7 and nothing else. 3 knocks that 3 but nothing else. 10, nothing. 8, nothing. 3, nothing. 1, nothing. 5, nothing. 4, nothing. 5, nothing. 9, nothing. 5, nothing. 9, nothing. 2, nothing. And then 1, nothing. Okay. So now we go for the blocks that we've accumulated so far. We got the 1 there. Nothing else. 3, blocks that one. And we got the 9. 4, nope. 9, nope. 7, nope. Let's see, 4, no. 7, no. 5, no. 10, yes. And the 8's there. Nothing else. Okay. Then we got the 1 here, to keep the 4 from being isolated, but there's nothing else there. Normally that kind of shows like other thing, everything here typically shows like, some other weaknesses elsewhere, but, not really, or, I can knock um, some values down, just by doing all this, but I mean, unless I'm being blind right at this moment in time, I'm not really seeing much. So, which is very odd. Okay. Well, this is, you know, kind of uncommon for an easy, but um, I guess we're gonna have to, rely on kind of more of an obscure rule at this point because like I can't really see anything else that I can um, knock out here that might help me like continue easily enough. So, um, which um, the I don't know if this is going to be um, um, it's not really that like super helpful per se. Um, but one of the um, one of the things about this is the fact that um, if you encounter a number um, that has no other equivalent on the row or on the column, you know, um, so for example, this 4 here, you know, um, I can see that this 4 doesn't have another 4 on the column nor on the row. So typically, that means that it is something that, needs to be set or, as a circle kind of thing. These 8s don't work because there's a second 8 for both of them. So I can't use either one of these two for, same with the 1s, same with the 2s. Now this 9 over here, obviously, there's nothing else on the row and there's nothing else in the column for the 9. So this one works. So these 6s don't work. These 8s do not work. Now you have the 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Those are all their own separate numbers, but we have to kind of check the row out. So 2 works. 3 has a second 3 here, so this one can't work. The 4 here, yeah, that works. The 5 there has a second 5, so can't select that one. And we have the 7 there, which has a second 7 there, so we can't select that one either. So it's not it's not great because it doesn't necessarily like cascade very well, but it still might help out a little depending on how you kind of arrange it. So um, um, but um, but here's the thing. Um, while you could do that, it's not, like I said, it's not ideal. It's not the best because you're not necessarily canceling out, one of the other boxes to, cascade into other, potential, um, knockouts and stuff like that, right? So let's look at it a different way. Let's look at this corner right over here, okay? Now, the reason why I want to say let's look at this corner over here is because we have these 2 10s there and these 2 8s there. Now, here's the thing. If I close, if, both of these, the 8 and the 10 were circles, then that would mean that this is closed down and that's closed down. If both of those are closed down, then this is isolated, and I can't have that. So, so, so both of these can't be closed down. Now, here's another thing that I want to note. Okay, even if, you know, if this one's closed down, you know, or if this one's closed down, either way, this one needs to remain open, you know, for, both possibilities. This one has to remain open to allow for connections to get through, to not have, to not necessarily be fully isolated. So that means this 10 is knocked out. So let's go from there and see what, hopefully this is the cascade that we need, because we have this 9 there that closes that one down, which is good. But I don't see any other 9s on the column or the row. This 4 doesn't have anything on the row or column. This 9 got knocked down, so let's see. 6. Don't really have the 6. 8, that closes that one down. And closes that one down. Nice. That's helpful. So let's go over here. We got the 8 here, but there's no other 8s. And then if we got the 9 here, but nothing. Okay, interesting. And then we got the 8 up here, so we got the 10, that closes that one down, and nothing else. We got the 3 here, but that's it on that end. We got the 8 there, nothing, and 4 here, nothing. Okay. Well, we got the 5 that we could do, which closes that one down, but nothing else. Don't really see much more at this time, so we'll leave everything else kind of alone for now. Let's look over at this point here. So we got a 6. No other 6s, so we can't do anything there. We got the 7. Nothing else, so we can't do anything there. We got the 3 here to make sure that it's not isolated, so that closes that 3 down, but nothing else. We now have a 6 here, nothing for the 6. We got an 8 there, that closes that 8 down. No other 8s. We got the 1, no other 1s. We got the 5 here to keep this from not being isolated, so that 5 is done. Nothing else. We got the 6, and we got the 10. Nothing. Okay. So right now we're, once again in that same kind of, spot where it's like, which ones do we choose? Well, here's another thing to note. These 2s, one of them has to be, a block or, knocked out, and the other has to be a circle. They both can't be blocked out because that would leave this 3 isolated, right? So if both of them, or if one of them is blocked out, then that would mean all this here would be isolated, right? Like if this is blocked out, then this would be kind of isolated if this one is blocked out. So this one can't be blocked out, so this one has to remain open. So with this one remaining open, that closes that one down. So that's kind of helpful, and that helps. So because we got a 2 here, which blocks that one, and then, but nothing else on the 2 there. We got the 3 here, but no other 3s. That was already taken care of. We got a 10 there, but nothing else along those lines. Then we got the 2 down here, so we take the 1, and obviously we knock that one down. And we got the 3 there, which doesn't knock anything else out. We got the 2, nothing. We got the 8, which blocks that one, and nothing else. And we got the 6 that blocks that one. Okay. This 5 is an easy one, so we'll throw that one in. And then let's tackle these up here because, oh boy, this one right here knocks out this one and that one. So that's interesting. And then, of course, we got this one there, but that one doesn't really affect anything. So we got that one there, doesn't affect anything. The 7 there, which blocks that one. We got a 10 there, that blocks that one. And that's it. Okay, we got a 2 to fill in, and we got a 7 that needs to be filled in, but you know, those don't affect anything else. This 7 needs to be a circle to make sure that this isn't isolated, so that one's blocked, that one's blocked. And then this one's needed, this one's needed, this one's needed, and that just leaves these 2 6s, which, you know, this 6 here actually blocked that one off, and there we go. All done with the Hattori. And we still got about 20 more minutes left before, you know, the 1 hour video is, you know, too long. So let's move on to our next puzzle that we're going to be tackling here. So let's go ahead and do the Kautuku, shall we? An easy puzzle. Play free. And there we go. Nice and viewable for everybody. So we got an easy 4 and an easy 2. And then, of course, we got, you know, 1 and 5 there, which means all that's left is a 3. And there's the 4. 5 and 2, so 2 can't be there, so it has to be 5, and there's the 2. Okay, well, 5 is taken up, so this one has to be 3. That one has to be 5. This 5 is gone, so there's the 1, there's the 5. 4 and 1, 4 is taken up, so 1 there, 4 there. Okay, this is 1 and 2, 5 is done. Nothing more that we can do there. We got the 2 and 3 here. Got 2 and 4 here. We got the 1 and 3. 1 and 4. Well, 4 is done, so 1 has to be there, 4 has to be here. And then we got the 3 and 5. 5 is taken up, so 3 is there, 5 is there. So, 4 is done, so that one's out. So we need a 2 there, which gives me the 3 there, and 2 and 1 is done there, so 5 is left. So 4 is there, 2 is here, and then 2 and 5 leaves the 1, and that leaves the 2 there, need the 3 there, and the 1 there. And we're all done. Okay, next. Let's go for skyscrapers. Oh wait, yeah. Medium difficulty, huh? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make that viewable for everybody. Oh, well, it didn't really want to switch on over. So, hold on a second. There we go. All right. So, obviously, the 1 needs a 5. And the 5 has the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can't really do anything more with that. So, okay. We need the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, and then the 1, 3, 5, and 4, and then the 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, we have the 1, 3, 4, 5 there. Okay, this one can't be a 1. If this one was a 1, then this one wouldn't necessarily be a 2. Because it'd have to be like, 1, 2, 5. So this one can't be a 1 inside there. But it can be pretty much anything else. So 2, 3, 4. And this one can be 1, 2, 3. One, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And that's gonna kind of remain here, 2, 3, 4. Although 4 wouldn't necessarily work here. So we're gonna get rid of that. Because if it was a 4, it would bypass everything except for the 5. So we need that 3 to kind of remain 3. So and 5 can't be here, so technically 5 has to be there. So interesting. Okay, well, 5 is taken up from, this spot and this spot, and can't be there, so, yep, this is the only other spot for the 5, which means all that's left for the other 5, or the last remaining 5, is here. Okay, let me just kind of pencil in everything else. And then we'll go about trying to solve the rest of this. All right. Let's see. Okay, 1 is not going to work there. 3 could work, 4 could work, so yeah. 4 can't work here. Because if it was 3 and then 4, it wouldn't work for the 2. So 4 can't work there. Which means 4 is only there for this particular row. Okay. Okay. This one can't be the 2. Because it can't be 3, 2, and then 5 there, so. Okay, can't be the 2 here. Because if it was the 2 and then, I had the 3, 4 there, then, it wouldn't be 2 here, right? So So with the 3 and 4 there, we can clear out this 3 and 4 here. Now, if I do 3 here, then that means there's a 4 there. But if I do it that way, then again, this wouldn't necessarily be the 2. So we had to have 4 there, which means 3 has to be there. Here's the 1. Here's the 4. And we're doing pretty good so far. We need the 1 there. We got 2 here, 3 there, 1 here, 2 there, 3 here, 2 here, 3 here, and basically fill in everything else. There we go. All done. Let's see. Excuse me about that. Okay, 12 more minutes. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with the Tic-Tac-Logic. It's an easy one. Okay. There we go. Alright, so not much on expanding out the circles, so we'll do X's because I see 1 here, 1 there, and those there, and there's 1 there. So awesome. And now we can go to the circles because we need 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and that's about it for the circles for right now. Now go back to the X's because we got 1 there and 1 there. And that's it for the X's. Well, sort of, because, you know, we got 3 and 4. I just need 1 more X, so there we go. Now we go back to the circles because we got 1 there, 1 there. Go to X's for that 1 there and that 1 there. And then we got circles because we already got 4 here, so circle, circle, and circle to finish off that row. We got some X's that need to go there and there. And then we need 2 more X's here for the 4 and 4. And let's see, we got a circle needing to go there. We have a circle needing to go there for the 4 and 4. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that's like super easy right at this moment in time. So we're gonna go to like, you know, how many are like left in rows and stuff like that, and we can try to build off of that. So nothing I can do with the 1 and 3 here for right now. Like I can put like double X's here or double X's there and just 1 circle, and it would still kind of work. So well, I mean, I can't do like double X's and double X's, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Double X's has to go somewhere in one of these two, but you know, don't know which one. Nothing I can do about this particular column. There's no circles that I can use to work with this 3 and 1 right at the moment, so we'll have to hold off on that. But this 1 and 3 and 3 and 1 here I can kind of work with, because if I do 2 X's there, that one, you know, that's illegal. So one of these has to be the last remaining circle there, which means I need to have an X there, an X there. You know, same thing with this circle here. You know, if I can't put 2 circles there, so one of these has to be an X. So I need a circle there, circle there. So we have the X there, circle there, and then of course to finish off these off, we got, you know, X there and a circle there. Okay, now we have some room to grow here. So we got, circle and, well, another circle there, a circle there, and we got an X that needs to go there. So, and then, obviously, two circles into the next. I need, all the circles are done, so two more X's there. All the circles are done, so all I need is one more X. And, you know, more X's, more O's, so X is there, circles there. And then, of course, we need X's there and circles there. And we're all done. All right. Got about 7 more minutes, so let's see. Slow link, easy, huh? All right. Oh, we'll go ahead and tackle that. All right. So we need lines here and lines here. Can't have anything there. Can't have anything there. So just have that one. No line can be here or here. Same with this one. No line there or there. Okay, and I know I need to have 2 lines there for the 3. Can't have a line here or here. That one's closed off. That one's closed off. Go line, line, line. That's about as much as we can do there. Can't do a line here. Can't do a line there. So this 2 is done. Close that one off, and there's one line there. All right. Now, if I did a square here, this 2 wouldn't really work. All right. If I did a line here, this 2 wouldn't work because all that would be left would be this line, which would end. So we don't want this line, so we want this line there. And then, of course, because this one's blocked off, we need a line there. So now we take care of all the other lines. There we go. Those were obviously given. So, and then we have a line there. That one's closed off. And we got this for the 3. There we go. Can't go that way, so block that one off. Same with that. Okay, we need this one connected this way. And then, of course, we got the 3. There we go. Those are blocked. There's that. There's that connection. And block that one off. And then we got the 3 here. And there's those. Okay, we can't have a line there because then there would be nothing for this to get the second. So so this one's this one can't be possible, so we have to have that one there. And then of course that one's blocked off, so we need a line there. So now we can do this, and there we go. And this 2 only has those lines left. And this blocked off and 2 left there. Okay, can't do a line there because the 1. So we need to do, instead of this one, we need to go that way. And then of course 3 doesn't really have much of an option. That's blocked off. This 2 has that. And this 2 has that. We got a line there. And this can't be possible, so we'd have this 2 there. Okay, doing pretty good so far. I got a line there. And then of course we got a connection there. So okay, we can't have a connection here. Can't connect these two. So we're gonna have to go that way and that way. Same problem with this one. So we're gonna just keep on going straight. So and then there's nothing there, and we can't connect there. So we're going up, and then we need 2 lines here. And we had to have one more there because there was no way to connect, there was no lines that could go either one of those. So now we can't connect here because that would leave this to go nowhere. And obviously this one can't go down, so there we go. That's connected. And once again we're having to kind of go, we can't connect there, so we're gonna have to kind of go around. There we go. And we connect there. And once again, we can't connect there, so I have to kind of go up and around, which makes things really interesting because now we have to do this and then that. All right. Okay. The hour is typically, and the hour is done. We've just went through an hour's worth of puzzles. Um, so, um, so let's see. How's the Hashi? It's an easy one, but it's still fairly sizable puzzle for the most part. So I think we'll just save that for tomorrow. No, we won't really stress about it. So, and then of course we have the Link-a-Pix, Fill-a-Pix, and Block-a-Pix that we can, work on afterwards as well. This one's medium, so that's going to take some time. We have the Fill-a-Pix, but they're very easy, so that shouldn't take too long. And a Block-a-Pix. Oh, this one's straight up hard. Wow. Okay, so we got our work cut out for us for the last remaining, picture puzzles if we wanted to tackle those. So yeah. So tomorrow, we'll finish off the Hashi, and then we'll, tackle the, finish off the Fill-a-Pix, get both of those done, and then we'll probably start on the Link-a-Pix after that. See how far we can go with the Link-a-Pix. You know, um, hopefully we can finish it off. But I mean, with the size and the difficulty, that might take, probably 2 days, if not 3. And then we probably not going to be able to touch the Block-a-Pix. So if anybody wants to attempt it, obviously if you're watching right now, while I'm streaming, time to come on in and, tackle this, or you can go to this particular ID number and purchase it if you want. But yeah, probably not going to be tackling this at all, really. So I don't know if I'm going to really have enough time to handle all of it. So, but that's going to be it for our portion of the Conceptis. So I'm going to thank everybody for stopping on by and watching. Didn't have any chatters, but that's fine. I'm going to thank anybody that, you know, was just kind of lurking in the background and having a good time. Thank you for being here. Check out the description for multiple links: Discord, Patreon, Throne. Got the stream Team Robot down there for, for everybody on the team to help each other out. Looking to expand on that. Also, if anybody wants to, they can, check out my other playlists, gaming channels, or not the gaming channels, but gaming playlists, for the other games that I've played, as well as the coding streams that I've done. So check those out if you're interested in any of that. But that's where we're going to go ahead and end this portion of the Conceptis Puzzles. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I catch you next time. But until then, take care. Have a good night. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And I'll catch you strangers next time.